Nittany. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Nittani Draws. I'm Nittany and I'm going to be coming at you from my newly revamped studio. This is the first video that I have recorded up here and I think the lighting is much better. So today I am doing a Selfie Speed Paint, which I've done a couple of these before. This is the third one. And all of these are coming from a Facebook group that I am a part of. And they're all people that I love dearly. And I just, oh my God, I'm so incredibly thankful for being a part of this group because they offer a lot of really, really great criticism and love and affection. And it's great. Anyway, so I asked for selfies and they totally delivered. I have selfies through like next year already scheduled on my plan. So today I am doing a person, their name is Jack, and they are awesome, and I have permission to use their selfie, which will be down in the corner so you can look at it and then you can tell me how well you think I did at actually following the selfie. I didn't do a perfect job at it, but I did an okay job. I noticed at the end of the video that I didn't put the rings in the drawing, so I added it on later without the camera on. And the technique I use for that is literally just using a Pilot gold marker over the top of everything else, because it is basically like paint, so it just lays over top of everything. And then I outlined that with the same pen that I already use. So with this exact drawing, I did a new technique, which comes from Nikki Napalm on YouTube, who I will link to right here. And Nikki Napalm does other drawing videos, very similar vein to what I do, but much more colorful and fun, and their art is gorgeous. But so I was watching their YouTube videos over the last couple of days, because they have great music on them too. So when I'm drawing, I like to watch other people's speed paints, and I wanted to try something in that sort of technique. So what they do is if they're using pencil, they use a pencil down first, she does. And then after that, they lay down a layer of colored ink, which usually what she uses is pink and blue, but I didn't have a pink pen available, so I just used blue. And then of course, as soon as I finished drawing it, I found my pink pen. So here I am prepping my watercolors. I'm using the Van Gogh watercolor set and the Koi Sakura watercolor sketch set, and a little bit of Prismacolor watercolor pencils and a little bit of watercolor crayons. Each different pack is good for something different, which is why I tend to use all of them rather than just one thing. So the Van Gogh set is best for coming up with skin tones. The Sakura set is best because the colors are really vivid and bright. The watercolor pencils are nice because you can get really, really detailed. And the watercolor crayons are nice because they're kind of waxy, so their blending is a little bit easier. Anyway, that was a lot of explanation. So this drawing was really, really fun because I got to try something new. I've kind of used so far this YouTube channel as a place for me to try things that I've not normally done. Sometimes artists get into a funk where they do the same thing 100 times and they start thinking that's the only way to do things. And so I wanted to try something new and exciting and feel a little bit more loosey-goosey about my art. There you go. That's loosey-goosey, just spill stuff all over the page. I wanted to feel more loose with it, and I wanted to feel more like I was trying something new and exciting. So that's what I did here. It sounds so nice outside today. It's like pouring rain. It's 1 o'clock in the morning and it's gorgeous. So the brushes that I'm using here are a set that we got from Michael's. My husband was doing some models in his spare time and he decided he wanted these brushes. He hated them. So I ended up inheriting them, and I like them when I'm painting. They're really nice because they have a lot of control, and I like control. at this point in the drawing, she looks very flat and kind of sad. It's fun how different colors being added over time makes the drawing change so much. I'm still not completely happy with the way her lips turned out, but they're okay. "300 times my camera was all over the place. It was ridiculous. I need to get a new camera really, really desperately. This camera, it keeps dying on me, and it only records in the 30-minute intervals. So when I'm doing a speed paint like this, it takes me like 3 hours, and it's really annoying. I have to set alarms on my computer, and then they scare me when they go off, and so yeah. Check out my store envy and buy some prints so I can buy a better camera and keep doing this without wanting to break the previous camera. I really wasn't happy with the way the eyes were turning out at this point. In the original selfie, I can't really tell what color their eyes are, and that's kind of frustrating, but also kind of a cool challenge, because that means that I can't rely on their eyes to bring interest into the image like I normally would. Messing with some more Copics. Hush you. It's funny, at this point in the image, I've been watching Land Girls on Netflix, and at this point in the drawing, it kind of looks like Bee from Land Girls. So I waited for a minute for it to dry, and then I went in with my Copic multi-liner SPBS in black to mimic sort of the way that Nikki Napalm does her drawings, because she uses a brush pen. I don't really usually use a brush pen with my watercolors, but I really love the way that this turned out, so I may experiment with this a little bit more in my next video. I think the background turned out really nice too, because it's not too like over the top, so it takes away from the drawing, but it's got enough to it that it balances out the detail in the hair and the detail in the jacket thing. Hair is always the funnest part for me to draw. All those fun wavy lines. How many times can I say how much I absolutely adore this pen? Because seriously, it's ridiculous. This pen is amazing. Well, if you guys ever want to have your selfie drawn, just shoot me a message on nittanies@gmail.com. There'll be a link in the description for that too. But if you want to have your selfie drawn, shoot me an email or message me on Store Envy. It only costs you $15, and you'll probably make it into a cool video just like this one. The drawings are 8.5 by 11. They're $15 while I'm starting out. The price will probably go up to $40 later on, but right now it's sort of an introductory thing, which I will keep active until Halloween, which right now is pretty early on. Anyway, here's the finished drawing. I hope you love it. You can see where I added the rings on later. But yeah. You guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. If you have time, just go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you don't have time, hit it anyway, because it takes like 2 seconds. And then also check me out on Store Envy. Shoot me an email if you're interested in becoming a selfie drawing for yourself. And otherwise, I will see you in the very next video.